Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Chesta, and this race is one of my best and some of the craziest league racing I've ever done. Qualifying wasn't the best. I had the pace but didn't extract the most of it, starting in P8. I get a decent launch on the Ferrari ahead of me. And into turn 1. A big incident with a Mercedes and a Ferrari. Luckily, I managed to dodge most of the cars involved. Except the last Ferrari I hit, which thankfully didn't do any big damage to my car. After turn 1, we are P4, gaining 4 places on lap 1 and more to come. As coming out of turn 5, the Ferrari ahead makes a mistake, and we get the position up into P3. Just having to defend a little bit against the Ferrari behind, but no threats. And we start creating a gap behind us, but there's also a gap forming ahead of us. I'm taking it very easy and don't want to risk mistakes that can cost me time and position. We go ahead 4 laps later. And there's an incident between P1 and P2. We're there to pick up the pieces and we take the lead of this race. I talked about not making a mistake, but 2 laps later, this happened. I'll show you another angle from the Mercedes following behind. It could have ended really badly, but we managed to keep it upright and going. On the same lap, we're having to defend from the cars behind. But the Mercedes goes deep into the chicane, and we retain our lead into lap 9. Having to defend against the Aston. But we make a mistake. Accidentally double shifted, causing the rear end to kick out aggressively. Fortunately, it was nothing more than minor bumper damage for the car, losing 2 positions after that mistake. On the same lap, we get back up into P2 after the Ferrari ahead of us makes a mistake down the hill into the final corner. We go forward now, lap 12. And I've decided to give up P2. The guy ahead has more pace than I do, and I'm also trying to reach my own fuel targets. It's now lap 14. We're going on our own pace. But look up the sky, we have gray clouds covering the sky. The race director did say that there were forecasts for rain in this race, and at this point, it's coming in just a few minutes. Lap 18, coming down the hill into T5, I messed up the entry and went wide on the exit, giving up P3 to the Ferrari behind me. And this should tell you that the rain has started to hit the track. In fact, you can see some subtle droplets coming down. At this point now, I am processing my strategy right on track with deciding whether I take fuel or not in my pit stop. Into lap 20 now, and the grip is significantly dropping lap by lap as the rain gets heavier. We are just about surviving on these slick tires, and we actually get up into P3 as the Ferrari ahead of me pulls into pit lane for wet tires and possibly even fuel. Coming onto the end of lap 20, it's starting to get undrivable, so we now decide to come into the pit lane. Only a tire change, no fuel going in, as I felt it's not the right time for refueling. We rejoin the race in P4 a few seconds behind P3. Right now, the track is currently at its wettest. And it shows as we make a mistake into turn 6 on cold tires and track grip falling off even more. Into the end of this back straight, and the Mercedes in P3 makes a mistake. Into the chicane, and we close up behind it. But let's see what happened from the Merc's POV. I think he hit the sausage curbs on the inside, and that was enough to unsettle his car and spinning it. As we go on to lap 23, the two leading cars have finally pitted, and this now turns into the fight for P1 on track. We have the pace in this wet conditions, while keeping it clean. Unlike the Mercedes ahead of us, as again, he makes a mistake. We get the run on him, we don't make the move into T6. We set up the exit for this long back straight at Road Atlanta. And into the chicane, we finish off the move for the lead of the race. A mistake into the chicane on lap 26. Cost us time, but not enough to lose the lead. But on the next lap, the Mercedes behind me does the same mistake I did on the previous lap. A few laps after that, the race was going normally, until an unexpected server issue occurred which disconnected everyone from the race. After some time, the race director decided that the race would not continue. With an hour and 15 minutes left, we are rewarded half the original points reward for our win. But nonetheless, a win. And my first ever one in my first seasons of league racing. If you enjoyed the video and the race, please feel free to subscribe to my channel and check out my other socials. Thank you for watching.